Welcome to our math time. We are working with bigger and bigger numbers. But the good thing is that we are using strategies that we've been practicing all year. So today, our challenge is to be able to solve a big math problem like this by the end of the lesson. Okay, 59 plus 33. Now the tool we're going to use to help us solve today is our place value chart and drawing with quick tens. Those are the two strategies we'll be using, okay? So yesterday we practiced when our ones place was staying the same and we were just adding tens. This time we're going to see how we do this when our ones place adds up to more than 10, okay? So our first one we're going to practice is 19 plus 13, okay? We're going to practice the quick tens way and with place value chart. Now I want to show you these strategies so you can choose which one makes the most sense to you, and then that's the one that you can use. I want you to practice using both and then choose the one that makes the most sense to you. Okay, so our first problem is 19 plus 13 is what? So I'm going to start off this one with doing a quick tens. Okay, we can draw them with quick tens. So our 19, and I'm going to make my place value chart because that's what makes sense to me. I'm making a quick place value chart where I can see my tens and my ones, just like that. So if you want to pause the video, go ahead, pause it, make a quick place value chart, and let's build this together. So if we look at 19, how many tens do we have? 1. So we could do 1 10. How many ones do we have? We have 9. So I'm going to put 9 dots over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now we're going to add 13. If we look at 13, how many are in the tens place? 1. And how many are in the ones place? 3. So we're going to add those 3 down here. Uh-oh, look, it's going to fill it up. 1, 2, 3. Now we have practiced problems like this before. What happens when we have 10 ones in the ones place? And I think, yes, I even have my place value cubes here. So when you have 10 cubes, 10 of our cubes, if you have 10 of these, like we do here, 10 cubes in here. Imagine I have 10, I can't, 10 cubes are the same as 1 10. So 10 ones, if I have 10 of these, is the same as 1 10. So once we have 10 in our ones place, we can make it into, we have 10 ones the same as 1 10. See how there's 10 in there? So we get to move our 10 ones now over here, and that becomes 1 10. Now I like to help me remember that those are now moved over. So instead of having 10 of our ones cubes, it's a 10. 1 tens cube. I like to cross this off. No, that's gone. I moved those over here, and it became 1 10. Okay? So now, how many do we have? Our ones turned into our 10 ones turned into 1 10. So let's count now. We have 10, 20, 30. And how many ones are left over? We don't count these because we moved them over here to make our 1 10. So now we just have 1 2. 2 ones left over. So 19 plus 13 is 32. Okay? So we can build that with quick tens. And that's probably the easiest way for us to solve right now. I do want to show those of my super math brain friends something kind of fun. If this doesn't make sense, that's okay. I just want to show it to you. So if we have a number like 19, what is that super, super close to? It's almost a 20. So if we see a 19, we can think, that's almost a 20. If there was one more plus one more, it would be a 20. Okay, so you can almost think of that as a 20. And then you can think 20 plus 13. Well, there's 1, 10, and 3 ones. 20 plus 13. How many 10s? 10, 20, 30. And then 3 ones, we have to remember to take off that 1 that you added over here. So that is something tricky with this. So it would be 32, okay? Or you could think, okay, I'm going to take 13 and take away that 1, break it into a 1 and a 12, and give that 1 to the 19. So that would actually be up here. You would give the 1 to the 19, and then it'd be a 12. So then it'd be 20 plus 12, okay? So that's just one more way to think about that. The book wanted us to show that to you. It might be a little confusing, but I did want to show you just in case this makes sense. And you're like, oh yeah, I know 19 is close to 20. So if I take 1 away from the 13, give it to the 19, then I have 20 plus 12, and I can solve that easily. So if this makes sense to you, I'll keep showing it to you, but I'm guessing this is gonna be a little tricky for some of you, okay? So if you don't understand that's okay. Just keep listening and doing your best. And we're gonna keep practicing with these bigger numbers and our place value charts, okay? So let's try another with all of our strategies. And I like to show you a lot of different strategies because all of our brains think differently. And so one strategy that maybe I think is, I don't really like it, you might like it. So that's why I like showing you all the strategies so you can choose which one makes the most sense for your brain. All right, let's do another hard one. This next number is 59 plus 13. Big numbers. Now remember, you can pause the video, write this down, and you can stop and see if you can solve this. You can try. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and show you how I would solve. I would start doing these with quick tens using my place value chart and making it all work. So let's do that. 59 plus 13. I do my place value chart with tens and ones. Okay. So now I'm going to start with my first number, 59. How many tens? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could even use tally marks if I wanted to. 5. How many ones? I have 9, so I know I'm probably going to have to make a 10, so I'm going to put them in order. Remember, we don't just go bloop, 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 bloop. That makes it hard to count. Let's do them in order in groups of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 59 showing in my chart right now. Now I'm going to add 13. How many tens? 1 10. How many ones? 3. So let's fill up our tens. Now our tens frame is filled up. 1, 2, 3. Now remember what happens when you have 10 ones. It's the same as having 1 10. So let's move those ones over to our tens place. And remember, when you move them over, let's cross it off so we don't forget. Those are now moved into a 1 10. Our 10 ones turned into 1 10. All right, let's see our answer. So we know with our tally marks this means 5, 6, 7, because I added that 10, 7, and then how many ones? 1, 2. No. So 59 plus 13 is 72. Okay, now let's solve it that other way that I just showed you. It's a little tricky, but I'm still going to keep showing it to you just so maybe it'll start making sense in your brain. So if we look at the number 59, which number is it super close to? It's almost 60. So I could take the 13 and break it down into a number bond kind of and say, okay, well, I know 13 can be a 12 and a 1. 12 plus 1 equals 13. I'm going to give that 1 to the 59. So that turns into 60. Now I'm going to do 60, and that 1 went right over there. 60 plus 12. And that's easier to do than thinking about nines. So if we have 60, that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Plus 12 is 1, 10, and 2 ones. So it's 60, 70, 71, 72. And that's the same answer we got as the other one. It's just a different way of thinking about it. And if this way does not make sense, that is okay. We will keep practicing and maybe it will make sense, or maybe you choose to use the other strategy and that's fine too. Okay? All right, now we are to our challenge problem. Let's see if we can do it. All right. our challenge problem today was 59 plus 33. Go ahead and write this down if you want to. Pause the video, see if you can get started. So pause it, see if you can get started, and then let's keep going. I'm going to solve it the same way I've been solving the other ones. 59 plus 33. I'm going to build my place value chart. And if you weren't sure how to solve, go ahead and build a place value chart too, and let's solve this one together. Okay, I fixed it. So we have our 10s and our 1s. Place value chart. So let's build 59 into there. So how many 10s? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many 1s? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, remember, I don't do my random dots. We do them in orders of 5s. So we can see we need one more, and then that's going to be filled up. One more, and we'll probably get that. Now we're adding 33. So I have 59 in here. Let's add 33. How many 10s? 3. 1, 2, 3. And how many 1s? 3. So we'll fill this in. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I have 10 1s. 10 1s is the same as having 1 10. So let's move our 10 1s over here. Draw it in and cross that off. We used those and moved it over here. Let's count up to see how many we have. So we know this is a 5. So that's 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Whoa, what a big number. 90, and how many 1s? 2. So our answer, 59 plus 33, is 92. I'm going to solve it the other way just one more time to show you, and hope it'll start making sense. So we have 59 plus 33. What's 59 pretty close to? 60. So let's take 1 away from our 33. What would be 33? Take away 1. 32. So we took away 1. We're going to give it to the 59. So 59 plus 1 makes 60. Then we have 60 plus 32. So let's add our 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And then we add 3 more 10s. So it's 60, 70, 80, 90. Plus 2 more, 91, 92. So we solved, my marker got really sloppy, 92. So 60 plus 32 is 92, which is the same as 59 plus 33. We just changed the numbers around a little bit. Now we didn't just get rid of a number, we just moved them around a little bit. We changed 33 into a 32 and a 1, because 32 plus 1 equals 33. We gave the 1 to the 59 to turn into a 60. Then it was 60 plus 32, which is an easier number to work with than 59. Okay, so as we keep working with these bigger numbers, this is a strategy you can start using in your head and thinking about. If you have a number with a 9, you can think, oh, 59 is so close to 60. If I break this number down and take 1, I can make it a 60. And then this one will just be 1 less. 33 turns into 32. Now, I don't expect you to use this strategy today unless you really think you understand it. You can try. Let's use the place value strategy and our quick 10s in the next problem. It'll be a trickier problem. You only have one problem today. So do your best. Do an awesome job. If you want to come back and watch the video, you can come back and watch a little bit more, try to remember, and then go forward and solve the problem. You only have one problem, and I'll be checking everyone's work to see how you're doing and how you understand. Okay? I'll see you for writing.